So, for two types of forces are there: non-contact and contact forces. Non-contact forces are those forces which are attracting even from a distance. For example, the magnet and these iron pins. Okay, so this is the example of non-contact force. Okay, so second is the contact force. Contact force means when the two things are coming in the physical contact of each other. For example, when one person is pushing the car, so the person and the car is coming in contact with each other, so that is called as a physical, that is called as a contact force. Okay, so first of all, discuss the types of force: contact and non-contact. Okay, so non-contact is also called as action as at a distance. Okay, so contact force definition we have already discussed. So contact force definition examples are given. For example, you are stretching a spring, kicking a ball, pulling a card. Two things are coming in contact with each other, so this is example of a contact force. Okay, muscular force, in which muscles are being applied. Okay, muscles applied, for example, for kicking a ball we are using muscles, for running we are using muscles, for picking a heavy load we are using muscle, for riding the cart we are using muscle. So these type of forces where muscles is being used. Okay, so that is called as a muscular force. Next we are going to talk about the frictional force. But frictional or simply friction. Okay, so it is example of a contact force, the force acting between the two surfaces which are opposing each other. Okay, one body is the opposite of another body, opposing the opposite force to the next body, that is called as a force of friction. The opposite force is called as the force of friction. For example, when we are moving a ball at a particular time, it stops. Okay, so why it is stopping? So the earth is applying a force which is opposite to the direction of the movement of the ball. Okay, so this is called as a frictional force or the force of friction. Okay, so but you see the force of friction act on two surfaces which are in contact to each other. Okay, so friction due to roughness, when roughness is there, then frictional force increases. With the smooth surface, its frictional force decreases. Okay, a smooth surface exerts less frictional force as compared to the rough surface. Okay, so non-contact forces. So I have already discussed the force of contact which is acting from a distance. For example, gravitational force, electrostatic force, magnetic force. All these are example of non-contact forces. First of all, let's discuss the magnetic forces. So but you see a magnet is attracting a needle or a pin from a distance. Okay, so magnet, another magnet it is attracting. Okay, so two magnet repulsion. So all of these are example of magnetic forces. Okay, so but you see the force exerted by magnet is called as a magnetic force. And the electrostatic force are the force So, bachi, electrostatic forces are the forces between the two charged body, when the two of the bodies are there with opposite charges. Okay, so bachi, opposite charges or the uncharged body, one charged body and one uncharged body. Okay, due to which they repel or attract each other, that is called as electrostatic force. Okay, so what is electrostatic force? So it is a force between the two bodies in which one body is charged and another body is not charged, due to which they will show repulsion. Repulsion means going away from each other, or they will show attraction. This is called as electrostatic force. Okay, but see mathematical derivation for electrostatic force, that is K is constant here. Okay, Q1 into Q2 divided by R square, where Q1 means, Q means charge on the body and R means the radius or the distance. Okay, clear? So bachi, now in this electrostatic force you will read about the Coulomb's law. Okay, so this is called as a Coulomb's law. Okay, Coulomb's law say that K Q1 into Q2 divided by R square is equal to electrostatic force. Okay, so but electrostatic charge can be transferred but not be created or destroyed. As you know very well that energy can either be created nor be destroyed. Same like this is a charge or a part of energy which can either be created nor be destroyed. Okay, but we can change its charge, okay, by rubbing with with any other object. But when you were small, you are rubbing a comb, dry hair on the dry hairs. This comb, when it is rubbed, you will see the papers are attracting towards this comb. Same you are doing in your with your scale also. Okay, so what you do when you rub the scale to your dry hairs, what happens when you brought it near the paper pins will be attracted towards it. This example is of the electrostatic force. But next is the gravitational force. But it is said that Earth is acting as a magnet. It is attracting everything toward itself. Whenever we see that things are falling down towards the Earth, for example, you see that apple falling down. When you are down, you are falling down. Okay, moon is attracted towards the Earth. Okay, the book, if we are if we are pushing it from the table, it will go down. Okay, the ball is going towards the ground, towards the Earth. Okay, so why everything goes towards the Earth? That is due to the force that is called as a gravitational force. Okay, so gravitational force is everywhere in the universe. So bache, Earth is a huge mass. Okay, so it attracts everything towards itself. Okay, so bache, units of force we have already discussed. It is the Newton. Okay, some other units are kilogram force and the gram force. Kilogram force means the force required to lift the body of 1 kilogram vertically upward. Okay, then the force is applied 1 kilogram force. When 1 gram body is vertically pulled, then the force applied is 1 gram force. Okay, so bache, from the relationship is 1 kilogram force is equal to 1000 gram forces. Okay, 1 kilogram force is equal to 9.8 Newton. Bache, this is very accurate value which you have to learn, that when 1 kilogram force is equal to 9.8 newtons. So bache, Newton value is equal to 9.8. it is usually said. Okay, and so bache, generally it is said it is very complicated to learn when we are solving numericals. So generally it is said that 1 kilogram force is equal to 10 newtons. So accurate value is 9.8, but generally we are calling it as a 10 Newton. So make the study easier. Okay, bache, so these are the questions which you have to find from this chapter. So next is bache, resultant force. Resultant force means what actually is the result of the force, that is called as a resultant force. For example, bache, see, the single force which act on a body to produce the same effect at it is done by all the forces collectively, it is called as a resultant force. So here bache, you can take example when the two forces act along the same line in the same direction. For example, see, the two forces are there. Okay, so but you see, two of the students are there, two of the children are there. One is pulling this cart. Okay, so it is applying the force of 100 Newton. It is very difficult for this boy to pull because it is heavy. Now two of the boys are applying force in the same direction. Okay, now the force is increased. Okay, due to which now it is very easy for them to move this cart. Okay, so this is resultant force. Resultant force means when the more forces, one force is also applied, then also action is in one direction. With the two or more forces are applied, then also action is in one direction. Okay, so that is called as a resultant force. Okay, bache, so bache, see, when the two forces act on the same direction along the same line, the resultant force is equal to the sum of the two forces. For example, one boy was applying 100 Newton, another 150 Newton. Together, how much force was applied? 250 Newton. So it is very easy for them to move. Now bache, when they act in opposite direction, see, now for example, this boy is applying 250 Newton, they are applying 250 Newton force to this cart. Okay, so what, just see, look at here, two boys are now acting the force in two different direction. Okay, so this boy is moving in this direction, this boy is moving in that direction. Okay, so what you will see, that this boy is having more force, this is having less force. Okay, so where the force is more, the thing will move towards that side. Okay, so same when you are playing that with the rope na, when some students are this side and some students are that side, which is having more power, that is being pushed. So same is the example of this. Okay, so bache, this is because when the two forces acting along the same line but in the opposite direction, then the resultant force is equal to the difference between the two forces. Means the difference, for example, this was having 250, then it was 150. 250 minus 150, more force was 100 Newton more was there of this boy, so that is why it will move towards this direction. Okay, so you can also call that resultant force is equal to force minus force, that is equal to 0. This is an example numerical which is being given. See, the two boy pulled a rope from the two ends with the force equal to 100 Newton each. What is the resultant force? So first of all, before we want to see the resultant force formula, resultant force is equal to force F1 minus F2. So see, 100 minus 100. So only one is there, two ends. Equal force is there, 100 minus 100. So resultant force will be 0 Newton. It will not move in any direction. So see bachi, the next one, the force applied by the member of team A and B in the game of tug of war, see this one I was giving example, are mentioned against each of them. Calculate the resultant force and name the winning team. See bache, this is having 50, 100 plus 75, add 100 plus 50, 150, 150 plus 75, 225, and this side see 100 plus 150 plus 200. See bache, now 200 plus 150, 350 plus 100, 450. So see bache, see team A is having more force, that is 450, and team B is having less force, that is 225. So the answer will be, the net resultant force will be F minus F. Okay, that is 450 minus 225, that is equal to 225 Newton. Okay, so team A will apply more force, so it will move in that direction, they will win. Okay, so this was the resultant force. Okay, so bache, next topic we will carry on in our next video. Okay, so that's it for today.